So far we were just understanding the basics. Now things are going to get easier because now we're going to just look at the different elements that we have. So we're going to just cover the first 4 or 5 of them over here for this video, and then we're going to look at the rest. So one of the very important elements is called H1 all the way till H6. So I'm going to just create one. So H1 is like header 1, so the main header for a page. So let's say if you're reading a book, the main title for that particular chapter, consider that to be H1. Okay, so let's say I'm going to say, hi, my name is Aziz. All right, so let's say if I'm writing an about me page. So I do that, and you see automatically, just because I mentioned H1, it is a very big text. Now let's say if I want to write a subheader, so that's going to be H2. So I'm going to just simply put in H2, close it with H2 as well. This is my bio page. Save, refresh, and you see this text is slightly smaller. And I can do the same thing all the way from H1 till H6, which are valid tags in HTML. All right, so I'm just going to simply zoom this out so it's easier for you to look at. All right, and I'm going to simply replicate this code. So I'm just going to make this into one line. You can also do that, and I'm going to simply do Alt, Shift, and down key, and basically this is a shortcut for copying lines. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can simply rename them. And there's another handy shortcut in Visual Studio Code. I can simply select some text and do Command D, and it's going to select both of these. All right, you see, and I can simply edit both of them together like such. Pretty handy, right? And that is the beauty for a very good text editor. Others are good as well. Sublime Text actually introduced, I believe, this particular shortcut, and Visual Studio Code has copied that. All right, save, refresh, and you see H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. These are different tags with different automatic formatting of text sizes. All right, so that's very handy. When you're writing multiple of your content, you can format them differently. All right, and that's your regular paragraph. Next, let's see if you want to italicize. Next, let's see if you want to make your text italic or bold, you're going to use the I element or the strong element. So let's do that. So let's say I've written this particular paragraph and I want to make this particular second, the word second, italic. So I can simply put an I and put the word second over here and remove this particular second. Save, refresh, and you see this is italic now. All right, I'm just going to zoom this in. You see this is italic over here. Now if I want to make this bold, let's say the word first bold, I can simply put the strong element over here. So strong, and I can simply put the word first in here in between that element. Save, refresh, and you see the word first is now bold. Now if I want to make the word, let's say this, italic and strong or bold, I can use both of these elements on, let's say, the word this. So I can simply put in strong first. Close the element, and now this is bold. All right, and now I can also wrap that inside I. So I'm going to put an I over here and put the closing element like such. You see this is bold and also italic. So notice the way I'm doing this. The strong element is the outer element, all right? And inside there's a nested I element, all right? And inside the child for the I element is the word this. So this particular format that I'm doing is very important. So HTML is very hierarchical. So it's parent, child, parent, child, parent, child. So it's nested. Of course, one element can have multiple children. So let's say if I have one of these I elements, I can have some text over here as well, something else. And you notice that this something else is also bolded, but only this part is italic. And it's very difficult for you to read right now over here what code I wrote. So that's why, formatting the code comes in very handy. So I'm just gonna format this with the indent format. Hit enter. Basically, you just hit enter and that's your formatting. You see, now it's more obvious. Strong starts here, strong ends here. I is the child and something else is the child for strong. And inside I, there's this. So that's how you do it. I'm going to talk to you in the next video where we're going to learn more about the A element, div, and span elements. So now you already know about H1 till 6, P, I, and strong. Talk to you in the next video.